Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So just starting off on the weekly this morning, we are coming up to the end of a month, and you can see this area here, this area here. It's kind of, there's no other structure to the left because this was the previous high here in 2021. So that seems to be what is holding up price, and we do have a little bit of a pin bar rejection there at the moment. So everything is pointing towards be careful. We should be seeing some kind of structure to the downside. The last thing I want to point out here on the weekly is this weekly pin bar here. See that one there? And we have closed above it 2 weeks in a row, but that is going to be the strong area of support if we do get below that, if we do break to the downside, sorry. So just starting from the 8th hour, Friday was pretty much, sorry, Friday, but last week was pretty much big up, big down. Bit of a megaphone formation forming here. And not too excited about anything that I see. Look at the oscillators pointing to the downside, which is just an indication that it looks like a pullback that is underway or consolidation. And we've also crossed over. So I'd be reluctant looking for longs at the moment. This is looking for some area of support, in my opinion. And I'm just going to put the 8-hour levels in. There's the first one. There's this area here. And then the next one is going to be pretty much down there again. So the minute you start getting down to the lower time frames, first thing you're going to see on the 3-hour is chaos, basically. So sideways, tails up, tails down, big break on Thursday, then a bit of a retracement here. But I'm not convinced that that is still continuing. I think you're probably going to see another leg down. And I don't want to draw the next two in because it's going to make it complex, but if on your charts just draw a line along there or a channel tool from there to there, and you'll see it'll line up with these two here. So it is looking like the start of a bearish channel, not to fall to the floor, bear that in mind, but possibly to come and test this area here, which is 35,034, and even drop down to 3,500. Now, if you get to the hour, you're going to see what I'm talking about here a little bit clearer. So firstly, look at all these tails, barbed wire. Okay, that was a channel to the upside. If we start breaking below 35,408, then you're definitely going to be testing this 35,277 and then ultimately 35,034 should you break below that. So could be an area, it could be a situation where we're just forming a big range. So that is one thing to bear in mind. But this was a big move on Thursday. I don't understand how you have a massive move like that and then the next day it's all fine. But anyway, that's how the market's been going. So this area that we're in now needs to be rejected for us to even consider looking for any shorts. And if you look at this on the 15-minute, above on Thursday, below the moving averages, then we sort of claw our way back above, now we're below again. So I'm not convinced either way, so really not convinced that this thing's going to break to the upside or to the downside, to be honest. For as long as we are just playing with the moving averages like this on the 50-minute, and we've been doing it for quite some time if you look at it. So I'm a little bit reluctant. This could be a rejection here, but the way you're going to see that is you're going to see price should get to 35,408, then come back and reject, which it has done after hours, but this is the area of rejection. That's 35,467. So my 2 cents on this is that these levels are too close, too many tails there, too much confusion. The S&P and the DAX just look, there are better opportunities there than trying to force one out of the Dow Jones at the moment. So I am again sitting on the sides of the Dow Jones. So rather focus on the DAX or the S&P right now because there's just better structure. This is all over the place. Okay. So anyway, that's kind of me for today. I hope it keeps you out of trouble. If it does, drop us a thumbs up, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.